Right, boom, before we even start anything, let me just dip in my pot of gold.
Go on.
Used it yesterday.
Yeah, well, yesterday.
I used it yesterday.
Recent.
What time you done?
Huh?
What time you done today?
Whatever time you need. Whatever time you need.
No, just Skips was asking.
Yeah, tell him to come. I used it yesterday.
Oh, you used it?
I used it yesterday.
Chat to me now.
Yeah? Listen, I've been using it anyway, but right now I've gone for the about 0.1.
A 0.1.
Yeah, I've gone for a point. Yeah, well, nah, I'd say about a 0.5. I ain't gone all the way bald, but I've gone very low just to test the vibe. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're using the guard on it, aren't you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
I take this off now.
Yeah, I don't use the guard.
Don't you?
No.
Why?
Why?
Closer. I want it closer.
Yeah, all the time.
Alright, Neo. Fucking hell. So wait, what's the difference between the guard and without the guard?
So see, with the guard, you get like it's probably about a level 1-ish.
And then without the guard?
Without the guard, you can go bald.
Well, I guess I'm going clean.
Listen, yeah, you already know the deal. A lot of people are always asking, yo, how do I, and this is the thing, yeah, there's another part of the conversation I want to have about skin regime, yeah, but we're not going to do that right now, and I heard you talk about it on the pod so last week. But before we do all of that, I know a lot of people are asking some questions. How do I just neaten it up, tidy it up just a tiny bit? This is what you need, yeah? This is the
100%.
Manscape, what is it?
It's a lawnmower 4.0.
4.0.
4.0.
Yeah? This stuff here, like, I remember when I said before, when this first came about, yeah, I said to myself, this is going to be a bit awkward because I don't want to come on the pod and talk about a product that I don't like. I don't think I could do it. And the best thing that they could have done was give it to man to test it out first before I came and sat down and talked about it. Now that I've used it, I can come here and say some stuff with my chest.
Easily.
Yeah? The lawnmower what?
4.0. Lawnmower 4.0.
How can I get this?
Click the link down below. You'll get 20% off your order and free shipping.
And you know what? There's all kinds of stuff in there. You can get a Ras Clark, a Bulls toner.
Yeah, ball
Yeah,
deodorant, I think.
Yeah, the Bull deodorant. You can get the Reviver.
Yeah.
The boxer shorts fit good as well.
Comfortably.
Very comfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. The first one that they sent over.
Wait, yeah.
Hella tight.
Yeah, size up. Size up.
Get a
people.
size up.
Size up.
Wherever you are, get a size up.
Size up.
Yeah, because you need that comfortability.
But
in
they
there
are
and all
good.
that.
Yeah.
But they are. They
And they
actually
got
genuinely
the
fit
nose and the ear trimmer as well. Have you tried that yet?
Oh yeah, I've tried the nose trimmer on that as well.
I
know
nose
Poet,
trimmer.
you've-
I need. Let me see if I look at my nose.
Yeah.
here.
Oh, is it? Oh, you need that as well, yeah?
You've got it.
Boom. Anyway, they could get 20% off, right?
20% off and free shipping. Just click the link down below and you got it.
You loosely mentioned something about skincare regime. You know the other day, yeah? I'm going to be very honest with you. I've been using the same cream on my body for my face.
Nah, man. You're doing it wrong.
Yep. See, I was getting that reaction. And I didn't even know that was I just thought that that's just what we did.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Well, how long have you been using different whatever it is that you use?
All my life.
Shit, dog.
I pray for some cream like you.
Shit, dog.
Different cream, bro. Different. Well, as long as I can remember. So when I became like school times, I used to flex with Aisha and Florence.
Right.
Florence showed me. She took out some Dove thing. It was hand and facial cream. I said, what? So I can't use it on my body? She goes, you can, but it's not for your body. It's for your hands.
And for your face.
And it smelled good.
Right.
So then from that moment forth, the little Dove, shout out Auntie Florence, you're done now, year 7. I just bought this cream thing and I used to wash my, when I clean my cocoa butter Palmers, and then I used that cream. And the reason why I liked it is because it was a little bit thinner than the Palmers. The Palmers thing was crazy. Kids used to come to school looking like a lollipop, fam, just shiny face. Come lick lollipop, like a dickhead. I'm not on that. So, I mean, my mum cared about me, and it's nice to know your mum cared about you as well, but she looked like she just dipped you in the cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, can't do that to the picnic. So with this other cream,
Yeah.
you saw your face was cream, it wasn't as shiny, and most importantly, it had that thin, so you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas had Palmer's cocoa bar on their face like it was makeup, my brother.
Callum, have you used different cream for your face?
Nah, I don't moisturize my face at all. I just cold water.
Really?
What?
Doesn't it feel dry?
Yeah, bruv.
No, I've never used like moisturizer or cream. So whenever I do, it feels
Mad.
weird. And I think because I've never really used it, I've got quite sensitive skin.
Okay.
But you can get creams like
For
to
sensitive
your-
skin,
do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. It'd be funny you say that. Literally in Tesco, like a couple of days ago, I picked up like a face scrub and a sensitive moisturizer to use
Right.
on my face.
I don't recommend it.
Wait, what?
I recommend you go call Blimey, have a facial. They'll recommend the right cream.
Call Blimey.
Move from there.
I love that
Mix it up. Ali Pali, my cousin Aisha. You don't know. I think once you do that, they
Yeah.
can just recommend the right thing you need.
I'd like that, to be honest, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, come link me. We're going call Blimey.
Call Blimey, yeah? I
I
love
swear
that.
it's called call Blimey.
You know-
Go over there, man.
Do you know how this even came about in the first place? I was getting compliments about the skin on my face, yeah? And
the
then,
skin on my face. They hated the ones in your hand.
well, man, I have 4. But anyway, now, so she's like, oh, you know, like you got really nice skin, whatever. What's your skincare regime? Then I'm like, I don't even really have one. I got a beard one, but I don't really have a skincare one. Then she was like, well, what cream are you using? I just said this, which was the, it's like, what's that, aloe vera. It's like an aloe vera type of cream. It's good, well, it's for your body anyway, yeah? It's a good cream still. I just said this. This is like, well, yeah, that's a bit mad still. You make me sick. Like, how are you not using... And I'm like, okay, let me go online and find out, like, am I like... Is this a man thing, or do people actually have different types of skin for their face? So I went online and everyone's telling me that I'm going mad. I said, raw.
Nah,
I didn't
man,
realise.
they're
It's
lying.
mad that she said that because she was just complimenting you on your skin.
Right. Well, this was the argument. Well, it wasn't an argument because I was like, okay, well, listen, I am on the, if it's not broken, I don't need to fix it. However,
Yeah.
I am a person who is always open to different types of stuff. I never had beard things, and then I met someone who busted me on, and then I just like tried out a few different things, and I found something that I liked, and I work with it. So it's like, if I'm speaking to people who I trust, and they're telling me, oh no, you know what, maybe you should look at this or look at that, I'll never close my ears or my eyes to it. I would have a look at it and see if it works for me. Yeah. So I said, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm gonna try out some stuff, but I can't buy it online because remember what you were saying, like you need to try and figure out what works for you or whatnot.
Yeah. You're coming call Blimey.
I need to go call Blimey because I need a proper check.
Yes.
I did go and chat to one don. I went to one shop, whatever, spoke to him, and then he was telling me what he thought I needed. And I'll be honest, the products that I got it actually feels all right. I can't even lie. It's like, it gives it a nice little, it adds another 15 minutes to my getting ready thing.
Yeah.
I know. But you know what? The thing that I got to wash my face with, I can't really shout the brand out because it's not really a check there like that.
Yeah, good.
But the thing that I use to wash my face, good. Then they give me like a toner thing. Then I got some serum. You man are looking at me like I'm crazy.
What
Then
the hell is serum?
serum.
I'm glad you asked. What is a serum?
I don't know. It's like some vitamin C shit
For what?
for your face,
So you're using serum on your face?
right?
Come on, it sounds lit. Like, I don't know anything about it. I was trying to get.
Yeah,
I was
right.
hoping I was gonna get some info.
Okay. Then, so there will be girls that will know what I'm talking about. And then I got a moisturizer. Now, my favorite thing out of all of it is actually the moisturizer. Because when I put the moisturizer on my face, it actually feels, there's something different going on. Do you know what I mean? And I like it. So I'm there now.
Do you know what?
It does make my face a tad bit dry at times though. So I know I'm not fully all the way there.
I don't like that. But then again, I'm probably used to my face feeling dry, but I just don't even realise it.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you don't look like a man that cares about that stuff. Like you don't care about maintaining. Like me.
No,
I like
I'm
to
very
maintain.
like, just I am the way I am kind of shit.
Yeah, but do you know what it is with me? Yeah, the best outfit I've got is my skin.
Right.
Take care of it.
Yeah.
No, I'm with
You
you.
can change bare clothes,
I'm with
bare.
you, I'm with you,
Your
I'm
skin
with you,
just,
I'm with you.
and I feel like if I maintain it, I may
Like-
never see the benefits of it today. But you see, when I hit like a 50 and a 60,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
you still look good. I'm like, because I maintained.
Yeah, exactly.
Maintain.
That's the way that I'm seeing it because
It's
even though I've
definitely
been
for the
using it
future.
for a week now, I know that apparently I won't see benefits from. To be fair, the skin on my face is cool anyway, but it's like maybe when I start busting the 60, 70 and that, you understand what I'm saying? I still.
And most importantly, you know what your life is like without it, and it's great. You trying to tell me it can't get better with the skincare routine?
course.
Mix it up, improve.
If there's any recommendations for skincare stuff, shout at me and let me know. And tell me why though. Don't just say to me, it's this. Tell me this and why. Why is it good and why is it necessary? Don't ever just recommend something without explaining why you've recommended it. You need to know what you're talking about if you're going to do that at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, do that.
Because the creams that I use, I know why I need to use them for me.
Right.
But I wouldn't recommend them to someone else because I've went and gone and done the whole thing to figure out what's right for my skin, and so it's specific to me.
I'm going call blimey.
Swear down. If
I'm
you
going call
come,
blimey.
trust me. They'll
What is call blimey exactly?
So let me just go to the site. I don't want to get it wrong, cuz.
So you did what you... Okay, go on.
I go there and get a facial, but it's like a place to, I guess, a beauty type.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm the only guy in there more time. And
okay, yeah, I like
located in Ali Pali.
I was about to say I like that as well. I don't give you
Yeah, man, you go in there. The people, them, my cousin, them, and you know, they're nice people.
Yeah.
We'll put the details in the description below. And most importantly, when you come out, I can't lie to you. They don't tell you, well done, have a nice day. It's, this is what you do to maintain.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, the fact that you're telling me how to maintain this look. Because I don't even know the name of the facial that I get. But I do know, after an hour and 15 minutes, I feel sprucey.
Strong.
Sprucey.
When I went and got a manicure and pedicure on my birthday, I got a lot of compliments for being in there by women actually. They was like, oh, we don't see men in here like this and whatnot. I said, yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, man, come in here. Do my nails and feet.
Yeah, you
like
said you were
feet
gonna
rub
do
and that.
Did you get a massage as well?
I got a massage as well,
Okay,
but I
good.
went somewhere else that day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lovely.
I bet that was a nice day.
Oh my God. And the massage as well. I needed another half an hour though. I think it was about an hour. I needed another half an hour. You know, like I fell asleep after about 40. Oh, that, yeah. Do you know what? Can I be honest with you?
I wouldn't even want that.
I want one of them.
You do?
I do. I want to experience
I'm way
that.
too relaxed after a massage to even think about
I
it.
just want to experience it.
Big man.
Have you had one?
You know, never. I've obviously had one in my ass, but you know it's
Yeah,
a
of
happy
course.
ending.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
talking about being there, getting a massage, and all of a sudden, you do want that, man. We're only human.
Listen.
That
I've
must
never
be
wanted that after a massage.
Have
I'm,
you- okay,
I'm
let me
falling
ask-
asleep during a massage.
Yeah, same. But you know, after, okay.
Say that to say you don't want it is a mad thing. You can't say I don't want it. You can say it's never crossed my mind. You can say, you know, I didn't really thought about
That's
it, but I don't want it because I know if it happens.
Don't you get to that point?
To be fair, you do make a good point. If it did happen, I bet I wouldn't be complaining. So
No.
maybe I take back.
Not
I don't
wanting.
want it, but it's never crossed my mind.
There we go. Because you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
But
And
I'm
you
not
know
You
what?
don't have to be a
And I'm-
dirtbag to want it though.
No, you're a nice guy. So you won't go inside there, get a massage, and go, oh, hopefully I get a happy ending. No one's gonna do that.
Nah.
Anyway, Chucks does want a happy ending.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one. I wouldn't mind one. But I wouldn't want...
Why?
This is what I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be in a situation, yeah, where she felt like she had to do it.
Yeah,
I want
no.
I want one in under the circumstances of this is part of the package and there's the deal there already. Just to experience it one time.
Go Brazil.
Just one time.
Brazil.
Yeah, and I heard
I feel
Prague.
like you
I
gotta
heard
go to a
Prague is
different
lit for that.
country.
Prague.
I heard Prague is lit for that.
I tell you what, I'll never say the names. But Bolt had a stinker in Prague. One day we'll talk about it. Oh,
Serious?
I said the name.
Oh shit! Was
No. You're keeping it in.
Oh, okay, all right.
You're
Oh, no.
keeping it in. He had a stinker in Prague, and I'll never forgive you. I want my money back. I got pictures from Prague.
I want my money back.
I want my money back. I want my money back.
Oh, I'll wait.
I went Prague for a stag do, and now you're not together.
Oh, okay.
I want my money
Oh,
back. That's
yeah,
another
you
thing.
said that.
If I come to your wedding and you get divorced, I want my money back. I want a refund.
Destination weddings, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I
Plane
can't-
tickets, I want that money back.
I don't like.
I want that money. You got to stay together for me as well, not just for you two, for me.
I
Man
hear
spent
that.
all that money to go on the wedding and that, like a whole different country and shit. Especially when you go far as well. You're all going Jamaica and all of that type of stuff. Listen, I love Jamaica, so it's fine. That's not a problem. But still, if I'm spending extra money to go to your wedding,
better
to celebrate,
damn well stay together.
you better have at least 10 years in you at the least.
If you give me a decade,
All right,
I can't.
Shit
You know
happens.
what? Shit happens. 5 minutes.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm going counselling with you.
Yeah.
We're mixing it up. This is gonna work
Right.
for all of us.
I'm telling you.
Otherwise, I want plane ticket back. I want my shoes. Yeah, I bought new shoes.
Hotel.
I want the hotel.
Yeah, you
I want
can't
the new
afford this
suit.
divorce.
You can't.
I want my outfit. I want my money for my outfit back.
Do you know what?
If I went and bought trousers, shirt, and all, I want all of it back.
Do you buy a new suit for every wedding you go to?
No.
Okay.
It depends.
It depends on what the wedding is, like what
Right.
the vibe is, what time of the year it is, and all of that stuff. So like, yeah, I've got a black suit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, I haven't got a suit that is there for say I went to a wedding in a different country and it was really hot. I don't have a suit for that.
Like a thin linen one.
Yeah.
I want one.
So I'd have to buy a suit for that.
Yeah.
So if I buy a suit for that and then you divorce,
You'll get
I
the
want that
invoice.
money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll invoice you.
100%.
I agree.
I'm sorry, man. Honestly, otherwise don't do it. Don't do it. Shout out Zion, rude boy.
Oh yeah, is he still?
Still there. I went to Jamaica, one of the best weddings I've ever seen in my
Edibles
life.
and that, I
And guess
remember.
what? It was amazing. And they're still together now.
Right.
So for me, that was a good investment.
Honorable shout. I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Honorable shout out to Boat's missus though, because he's definitely bounced back strongly.
Who Boat?
Yeah.
Did you see the shirt he wore yesterday?
Uh,
Shout out Harry Pinero, Tolka Social. I'm killing Boat, man. I gotta kill him. Did you see the shirt he wore yesterday?
I did see the
They
shirt.
should have banned him. Why did you let him in with that shirt? He's not in Hawaii. No, don't just simmer over the shirt. The shirt was a stinker, and he done the top buttons undone. He's like John Travolta, big man. Get out.
He's got a sensational missus that loves him now.
And that's what we need. That's what we need in life. Shout out Boat, actually. Yeah, for real.
But yeah, I
That's
wouldn't mind. I would one day for the experience do that the thing. I would do it just for one experience. And also, just going back to what you were saying about the falling asleep thing.
Yeah.
Usually, what happens is when I get a massage, yeah, I have a short period of time where I'm like, I'm kind of in the mood, and then once I get past that bit, I fall asleep. So there's like a moment. I'm like, I take my clothes off. I lie down. I'm not relaxed yet because this is not a scenario that I haven't been here before. Yeah. So that's that bit. Then come in, my head's usually in the thing or whatever. Then it starts. Then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm starting to relax a little bit now. Then once I get the relaxed bit, then I start thinking, I wouldn't mind a slice of something.
Okay.
Like, I'm not this, I'm just saying something. I wouldn't mind a slice of something.
You start thinking in your phone book who's available.
Right.
That to me is healthy thoughts.
Yeah.
So, big man, someone
never had this.
has got the softest hands. A female's touch is touching certain parts of your body that you didn't even know felt good.
Do you know how intimate
All of
that
a
is?
sudden, you're just
Nah,
like,
I agree,
your mind is going somewhere just by touch.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a dance and someone's just like touched your hand and been like, "You're right, babe," and
Oh my God.
And it changes the whole night.
nuts!
It changes the
I
entire
could be
night.
attracted to a woman from that, you know.
just from that.
yeah,
I hear that.
I've been out a couple dances and a girl's just been like, "Oh, you right, Paul? Nice to see you." And you know when they hold the fingertip, I'm like,
Soft.
"Don't let go."
Yeah.
Cause you're my babe. What a banger, Tina.
And you
Moore.
want to? Oh no, I'm telling you.
But yeah, bro.
And then you want to do it again. Yeah.
You want to say hi again?
Yeah, like
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I love a woman with like that soft hand thing.
Do you know what? Next time that happens, I'm gonna say, "Pull up," and then do it again.
Yeah. There's something about that, man. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I can't explain that, but
It's the
a
attention
woman
to detail.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be very easy for you to just give me a generic hello, but you might have done it to everyone in the dance. I still feel special.
Yeah.
You've gone to the tip of my finger to let me know it was nice to see me.
Right.
The tip,
Yeah. That does
Be a tip.
that signifies something.
something.
Surely.
It's either something that you like about me, or something you like about me.
Right. An element of comfortability as well. Yeah, all of that.
Like that a lot.
So anyway, after that feeling, that's when then I start feeling like I want to go sleep, and then I'm good.
So when you want this to happen, right? Do you want to know before you go in that you're getting a happy ending, or do you want it to be a surprise?
No, this is what I want. Nah, because the surprise thing is a bit techie. Because I don't want a person to feel like they have to do it, but I want to go into a place where someone says, by the way, like they do sick massages in there, and you know they do you know what I mean? They do the happy thing. Yeah. Then I'm walking into McDonald's knowing that there's a cheeseburger available. You understand what I'm saying?
But I want it to be like, you know, you go on the roller coaster, like the water one for the first time,
Yeah.
and there's certain dips where you think it's the dip, but it's not the dip.
Yeah.
I want to go through.
What?
Do you know when it goes down?
Please
the
relate
water
this to the
splashes, and it's like,
conversation.
oh yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah.
Before it gets to that moment where it goes down the thing and it splashes, there's like 3 or 4 before
Little
then,
ones,
like,
but-
little
Yeah,
ones.
little ones. Yeah.
So in this little massage moment, I want to know it's gonna happen, but let me think it's gonna happen and then it doesn't. Take me on the experience like the roller coaster.
Oh, you want to be teased?
what?
Serious?
Chuckie,
But do
give
you
us
want
some
the ending or do you don't want it at all?
Yes, but tease me, tease
Oh,
me,
okay.
tease
Tease
me.
me.
Oh, what? So what? Like you get a little massage and then you just get like
A little graze.
on the graze on there, And then you go up to the top and then you just graze it
That
back down
could change
again.
everything.
Oh my God.
You see when that happens?
My toes start going like that.
Then I get annoyed. I have no control of myself, but I'm happy because sometimes let it go. Just let it go.
Anyway. Fecky.
Oh, Fecky.
Fecky. Big Fecky.
Fekky's got a farm. Fekky's got a farm. I love Fecky, you love Fecky. Fekky's got a farm. Fekky's got a farm. Hey, Fekky's got a farm. I love Fecky, you love Fecky. Fekky's got a farm. What a hero. What?
Sensational stuff.
I messaged him today.
Is it?
I'll tell you what, I messaged him today.
For those who don't know, Fecky's got a farm.
He's bought a farm.
Listen,
Which is fucking hard.
What a move.
Gangs.
And you know, like, do you know
farm.
what I want you to do? We have to do this time. I want you to put the clip.
Yeah.
The clip where he's like, he comes out of the bush on a fucking tractor.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Like Retro 2 in 2012.
Brother, look
My
at
Lord.
look at Fecky, bro.
Watch this.
Yeah, man, we're there. 24 up on the gully. Alright, I want to come to the farm one day. I really do. It's been my dream to go to a farm, I can't lie to you. When I was young, I missed a school trip in year 3.
Oh, God.
So I can do it as an adult.
Mix it up. Fam. Fecky's got a farm.
How cold is that?
Right, you lot will see this in a bit, yeah? Right, he's behind. You can't even see him yet. You just see him bare green. Then he just pulls out in the fucking... whatever the fuck that is. Top off, cigar in mouth. Oh my God.
Do you know what I like about Fecky as well?
Look at us, man.
Do you know what I like about Fecky? I like talking about little Jern.
Go on.
I remember the Jern. I remember when he was with Steph London.
Yeah.
I remember them times there.
Oh,
I was
shit,
always
I
thinking to
forgot about
myself, like, yo, Fecky, what's going on? I remember the music was lit, and then there seemed like a weird period.
Yeah.
You see what I love about brothers? When they have the ability, no matter what's going on, to persevere.
Right.
Like, do new stuff that you never even saw coming as someone from distance. So that man just, to me, he's just never given up. No. Even before the farm, he do something in his local community where they had... This guy, to me, inspirational. And he have Pickney.
Yeah.
And they're looking up and saying, that's my dad.
Right.
Nah, man.
You know what, yeah?
Man.
This is a celebrate greatness section here because I feel like, you know, we can't just bypass this, man. One thing that I like, I like when you see someone like Fecky who represents a certain thing show such a big element of growth. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what, like, that is an inspiration for a lot of people that like come from a certain place. To see him maneuver like that and conduct himself a certain way as a man as well and be respected, it's like it's very sick to see, man. It's very sick to see. Because you know what? He could show you a lot of other fuckery if he wanted to. That could be his thing. He could sit there and just show you all the fuckery. But what he's done is he's saying, you know what, yeah? The past is the past. Certain things happen, whatever it is, yeah? But I'm trying to like not only better myself, but I'm trying to give people an opportunity to be able to see something different. You know what I mean? And if I can give back in a certain way, then I'm going to do that. And he's just been on that. Like, yeah, the element of the music thing's gone quiet, but that seems like that's just gone quiet because he's just focused on other things.
Yeah, he's in a different space.
Yeah, he's focusing on other things. In the caption, he said he let go of the house because during COVID, he started thinking about certain things and said, you know what, boom, this is where I'm at now.
He let go of what house?
The yard that he was living in before, I believe.
It was fucking nice, boy.
Yeah, big yard, nice garden and all that stuff. What? And like, I saw that he was kind of showing a lot of his garden at one point. So you could tell that he was starting to get into like just elements of nature. Do you know what I mean?
Watching Walking Dead.
Right.
I feel like he watched Walking Dead. He realizes right now if we go to a mad thing, he can survive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If we went to another lockdown,
you know?
He's got a farm. He's going to have organic foods. You see, bro, he's thinking. And shout out to Pierre. Shout out Pierre that used to, run Grime Daily with Posty. 2011 I met Fecky. 2011, maybe 2010. He had a party in Shoreditch, a launch party for his mixtape. We met Fecky there. And he was just, one thing I say about this guy is on it.
Yeah.
He's just on it. Then I remember Ring Ring Trap. Look at the people that were in Ring Ring Trap. Femfel, football agent now. Guy mad. Tef, still bodying.
He's got a tape dropping soon as well, I think, Tef has.
Tef is too sick, bruv. Way too sick. Who else was on it? C-Biz.
Right.
Just dropped the thing the other day with Gigs.
Yeah.
It's nice to see people from that era.
This is hard, you know.
Cold.
Like,
He's cold.
I don't know where, like, how people see him so much, yeah. But like, for me, I listen to Biz, and I'm like, if he really taps into like his hook and chorus vibe, he could do a madness with that, you know. Because again, like, what, you know, one thing I proper love, I love clarity. I love, like, there's something about when someone has really good clarity, yeah, and their words punch. I'm like, I listen to him and I'm like, his hooks and that, if he actually really focuses on that, he'll be able to make a whole much more club bangers, like so many more.
I love his one-liners.
Yeah.
He's got one of the best one-liners for me of all time.
Yeah.
You ain't on road, you're just about like
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Like what?
He's hard, man.
You told a man you're not on road, you're just about. For me, I just loved it. I just love that cockiness.
That's his
sick,
focus anyway. I think he's just got to focus on.
But still nice to see people from that generation anyway, still killing it in their respective fields. And I don't know. I love longevity, innit?
Yeah.
I love when someone can go, I'm still last in the distance, irrespective of the results of what's happening. Just to know that you're still out here and you're still contributing. Some men are here for 2-3 years, disappear.
Can't see them again.
These men are still here.
Right.
Some have got farms. Some are football agents. Some have got collaborations with gigs.
Yeah. Yeah, some are touring the world.
Some are touring the world.
Some have alcohol.
Some have alcohol deals.
Uh-huh.
Some man like Posty just keep growing the thing so big we don't even know where Jerem's going to be. Honestly, that generation of entrepreneur,
Mad.
so underappreciated. There's so many people from that generation.
It's a dream, bro.
Blade
You know
Brown.
that?
Blade Brown is man crazy.
Nah, fuck with Blade Brown hard.
Oh my look. Them man just need to write a book all together, drop all the gems in there, give it to the ethnic minorities. Let's grow.
This shit is a dream, man. It's a dream, bro. It's a dream, man. And I know that I say this so much times, but it's like, I just remember when it wasn't like this at all. Like, I was outside then.
I remember when Buck used to rap.
Yeah.
This guy-
Buck is Giggs' co-manager and his right-hand guy.
Right-hand man. And a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
He can finally say it proudly after years of hurt. So
Yeah, exactly. Honorable shout out to Trenton as well, by the way. But yeah.
these dons, I don't know, man. I just have to respect the older generation. So Fecky, honestly, Fekky's got a farm. Fekky's got a farm. I love Fecky, you love Fecky. Fekky's got a farm. Hero, man.
Bad boy. We're going to the farm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should do a talk in the farm.
Yeah, he said he don't know what he's doing with it yet. He said he don't know what he's doing with the farm yet. But
What?
I think once he figures it out, I'm there anyway.
He should let OFB shoot a video there.
I think
Broadwater Farm.
That would be a sick. That would be a sick place to shoot a video in that as well, boy. You just see him around there just smoking on. Bro.
Heady One, OFB, and Abs. The video there will be crazy. They'll actually be on a farm.
Okay, boom. So the Jada thing, I wanted to bring this up, yeah, because I thought that there was an interesting conversation to have in and amongst the noise, yeah? So boom, I've woken up now, jumped online, whatnot, to see what everyone's outraged about. Yeah, that's what I do every time I wake up. What is everyone upset about now?
Today, yeah. Lil Duval does it all the time.
Yeah.
Fake care.
That's
What
me.
y'all fake caring about today?
Yeah, so let me just see what's everyone upset about, and what is the crazy hot takes that people are coming up with today. So I'm going back and I'm seeing like this headline which was saying that Jada explains why it's hard having a sex life with Will Smith. So I'm like, oh my God. My first thought was, he's been needing to dash this gal in the bin for a long time.
From time, bro.
Listen, he's been needing to do that for a minute. So that was my first thought in my
No
head.
disrespect to Jada though.
Yeah, no,
because-
yeah.
But
That's still Jada.
That's still Jada.
It's
but
still
Jada,
Tupac's.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That even the Tupac, you know what? That could never be my thing. Maybe back in as it stands, even though I'm sitting. Please continue, John.
Right. So anyway, but then now, all I'm seeing is the headline being posted around. I just kept seeing the headline being posted around. So this is
the
how my
headline?
brain works. The headline was Jada explains why it's hard having a sex life with Will. Something like that, yeah? So I kept seeing the headline, kept seeing it. People are posting it around. I'm seeing loads of flipping retweets and comments and whatever, yeah. But this is how my brain works. She said something on either on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, yeah.
On a show on Facebook.
Right. If I keep seeing the headline, but I'm not seeing the video,
Exactly.
there's a misquote here.
Thank you.
That's how I saw it.
I'm so glad you're going because I thought the same thing.
Why is everyone posting the thing? She said it. She said it. Show me let's post the video and make that go around.
Yeah.
So anyway, I found the video because I wanted to, you know what I mean? Will Smith's my don. I ain't met him, but he's my don, innit? I just wanted to just see what kind of fuckery she's saying about my guy. So anyway now.
He's semi-Madonna now.
So anyway now, I've watched it, but I can't find it. I can't find that
headline.
The headline. I couldn't find it. So then I went on to, like, I'm doing some more scrolling, whatever. Go on Shadeborough or whatnot. I see it, and then I'm like, I saw a clip, but I didn't see the headline. But anyway, I'm thinking, oh, is this what it is? So I've gone in the comment section just to see what everyone's caring about. Yeah. So everyone's in the comments caring about the headline to this video. So I'm not a person who leaves comments like that, but you know, like bare times, one thing that I do, yeah, is that like I'll go to say something and then I'll just delete it. I just think I'm not even like whatever. I'll just leave it. If anything, I'll tweet it. Yeah. But I'm like, am I missing something here?
Yeah.
Let me play you the video. And the reason why I want to play you the video, is because she said something that I actually thought
That's a good point.
I liked. And I'll explain it to you. So here's the video. Right, boom, 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 boom. These lot post regular, so. Here we go. Oh shit, fucking hell, I got my thing on airplane mode to blouse and frock.
Regular. And a floss Air Max on a regular.
Have you got
Didn't you?
Have you? Oh, here we go. Sorry, folks. DW's got a tour coming, by the way. I just see it.
Going on greedy again. They're not getting no freebies again. Hear my 16 bars on a tune and you want to do your mix CD again. What's he doing on TV again? Spitting all swag and sleazy again. Certain man has to come off the mic and make some beats on a PC again. Anyway, let me be cheeky again. Girls at Alash don't see me again. Draw, lash, bring two man down, watch cartoons on the TV again. I fucking criminal.
Where is he?
Oh, I don't know, but I love him, fam.
Alright, watch it now.
Shout out Lil Nasty.
Talk about a lot is the journey. I mean, we started in this at a very young age, 22 years old. It's crazy. That's why the accountability part really hit for me, because I think you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex. Right. It's like, well, if you love me, you should know. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you love me, you should be able to read my mind. Read my mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a huge pitfall. That's a huge pitfall. Yeah, it is. I hate that. You know, isn't it weird though? It's like someone doesn't read your mind and we feel crushed. Like, we feel so disappointed. Where do we get that from? I don't know, because I don't feel like that at all. I guess, or maybe I've just grown out of it.
Her mum is
like,
so buff.
Tell me what you need. Like, I can't read your mind. Right. Because I've grown out of it too. Yeah.
Jada's mum. Jada's mum's Chris. That's the clip, yeah? Do you know why I liked the clip? Men have been saying this for ages, you know?
Yeah.
Time.
Men have actually been saying for years. Yeah. There's literally memes about this.
Yeah.
You expecting, because we love each other, I'm just supposed to know what the fuck you're thinking about. Now look, let me be clear. Like, a woman that's piped your son's don and that, yeah, is obviously, it's all techie, whatever. Now, we can all have opinions on that, yeah? But that doesn't mean that everything that person says from now on is wrong. Imagine we did that. Imagine now someone gets, dragged on Twitter because of some shit that they said in the past or some shit that they did, rightly so, and then now everything that they say is wrong and you're just gonna misquote everything for the sake of doing that. We can't really do that. There's actually a conversation to be had in
How
here.
can we have money? You can't make money unless you do that, big man. Welcome to the media. We need to make some money. We need controversy. But I hear you.
So, Yeah, like this is something that we've been saying for quite a while. Whether it is right or wrong, whether you agree with it or not, there's memes about it, and we've been saying, yo,
I can't read your mind.
I can't read your mind.
Tell
Sometimes we're gonna have to have a conversation about it. We're gonna have to talk about it. So to me, how I saw the clip is that she's almost holding herself accountable
yes.
for being in a relationship and saying, you know what? I thought because you love me, you could just read my mind.
Yeah.
And you know what? I grew up and I realized
I was wrong.
Yes. I can't be in a relationship and just expect that, you know, you're supposed to know what I want sexually, or you're supposed to know that I'm upset about X, Y, and Z, or you're supposed to know X, Y, and Z. No, he's not a mind reader. We are not mind readers. We have to have a conversation and we have to communicate. Yeah. But sorry to interrupt the jokes and sorry to interrupt the outrage, because I know that this is what we're supposed to be doing today. But we need to have just 5 minutes of...
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm with you as well.
I'm with you. Do you know what though? I think a lot of it for me comes from my mother.
Go.
I remember sometimes when I used to come home, Calum, I don't know what I've done, but she's slamming everything in the house. This, that. She's just on them.
In the kitchen as well.
The kitchen. And it's like she wants me to go, what's the matter?
Right.
And then she'll be like, what, you don't know? And in my mind, I'm like, is this a rhetorical question? Because I've just asked a question and you've answered my question with a question. We're just doing this right now.
And then they say, this is what I can't stand about your blasted children.
You never know when, wherever, you don't realise what you're doing. I'm just like, if you get to the point quicker, we solve the issue. So because I grew up in that trauma, I think a part of me expects that sometimes. I just expect at some point in the relationship for the woman to feel like I should just know what's going on.
Yeah.
Even though I've not known you longer than I've known you.
Yeah.
I've been with a girl for 9 months and I meant to know everything about her. I've not known you at the time for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
How the hell am I finding out everything in 9 months?
Yeah.
Like how? I don't even know everything about me.
Well, this is it. And this is what I'm saying as well, yeah. It's like, I'm not saying that this is a general issue or whatever. I'm just saying that this is something that has been talked about or discussed for quite a minute. And you know, I could imagine that in our personal relationships, we've all gone through that. Maybe you might have as well, but it's not about you today like that. But it's like there's been situations in my personal relationships here where it's like, you know, I'm being spoken to in a way that it's almost like you just expect me to just know this. Like, how would I know? How am I supposed to know this? If you would have told me, then maybe I might have been able to move differently, or maybe I might have been able to actually tell you what it actually was without you building up something in your head.
You can see the type of people that will do what you're talking about though, just from the comment section. And I say that to say this: you saw a headline and investigated. It doesn't look like a lot of people in the comment section did that. I was saying something. Me and my mum were talking the other day, and I asked my mum a question, and it expands this conversation here. I said, Mum, if you're a believer in God, why do you let trauma shape you?
Okay, interesting.
Because clearly that trait of you should know what I'm thinking has come from trauma. But if you're a believer in God, the devil wouldn't sway you. You wouldn't let a bad incident completely change you to the point where you go, my boyfriend needs to know this after a certain period of time. It should be more, okay, so you didn't know, so what's the right thing to do? What's the right thing to do? Conversation, communication. If that's not taught to you, or you've never evaluated that in your mind at a young age, I just think trauma shaping you. And that's the reasons why by the time you get older, that's one of multiple problems that people may have. The expectation of someone to know something or to do something without you informing them. Which I think is something like the rapper fam.
Do you know what, yeah? You see that? In order to fix that, I think, yeah, you have to be able to identify firstly that the trauma is shaping you.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to be able to do that. And then once you do that, then you have to be able to practice ways in how to deal with certain things in a way that your trauma wouldn't make you deal with it, if that makes sense. Right? And that is essentially changing your default. Because if your default has been a certain way all of this time, then if, you know, you might say that you're into something or whatever, you might have some type of awakening, whatever it may be, yeah? The first initial instincts in the beginning is going to be you reverting back to your default. That's where the practice comes in. That's where you actually have to practice. Okay, cool, boom, shit, this happened. I'm feeling some type of way. Hold on 1 second, no. This is my trauma making me want to act a certain way. What is, do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to be able to see that first. Do you know what I mean?
That's hard.
But some people, right.
That's actually hard. When you say it like that, I realize that is actually in the heat of the moment as well.
Yeah. But once you do that though, once you understand that, then there's almost no excuses after that because you know. You know, it then becomes, even though that is your default, you're still making a choice to act this way. Do you know what I mean? And you still, and even in the context of the conversation, it's like, well, I understand all of that, yeah, but you can never expect that someone is just going to be able to just understand you.
Like that.
Yeah.
This is the reason. You see, when you say it like that, Chucks, I don't know how I fall into a relationship. I just don't know.
What did you mean?
That exists. You know what Jada Pinkett's talking about?
Yeah,
the more I think it exists within so much. Girls watching this right now will swear blind they're not like that. You are.
Yeah.
All down to my mama.
It's so common.
My nan. So much you're like that. It's so common.
It's so common. It's a proper common thought that this is. I'm not saying that it is this, but it's a very common thought. Oh, you just expect man to just. There's memes about it. There has been memes about this for time. And also, can we just be clear? Let's be clear here as well, yeah? Going back to the headline anyway, and because I'm going to take this away from Jada. Even with the sex life thing, yeah? If we're being really honest, I've never been with anyone for 25 years. I haven't. And I don't know anyone other than my mum who was with Peter. But I'm never going to have a conversation with her about this. Like, it is very natural to be in a relationship for a long period of time, and the sex is not, you're not going to be having sex 5 times a day like you was in the beginning, 25 years down the line, you know. Those type of, if you speak to people that have been in long-term if you speak to people that have been in relationships for 4 years,
they'll tell you that.
They'll tell you that.
They'll still tell you that.
Yeah?
What? But that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like, I don't know, man. I hear you, but I think that's just a bad relationship. That's just not for you.
No, it doesn't necessarily.
I don't think that's a bad relationship.
I think it's a comfortable relationship for me. It's a bad relationship.
Go explain.
Because I think if you're comfortable and you're settled, I just don't see growth within that. Like when I'm sitting down here comfortable, I don't want to get up. So I don't want to be comfortable in situations that I want to grow. I don't mind times of comfortability, like a little 6 months, maybe to a year. But like, I don't know. I can tell you, one of the girls that I was seeing once upon a time in my life, we used to have sex like 7 times in one night. And
that is crazy. I've never ever, I don't think I even have the capacity to bust. Did you bust every time?
But at the end, it's just like air, big man. It was just like
Didn't
breeze.
Didn't it hurt?
Big man, the pleasure was worth the pain.
Jesus Christ.
I can't lie to you. 4 or 5 years down the line, that was still happening.
Really? Yeah, you're a different type of don, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you that, yeah, maybe so, yeah. It's just a unique thing.
You're a different don, man.
But I just always
That's
think,
why you got twins.
I think in a relationship, things should grow.
Right.
They should just grow. And if it gets boring, you know my favourite phrase right now,
Right.
Mix it up.
Right.
And I just think anyone that just accepts a boring sex life is just like, you're just edging towards your missus potentially saying, this part of the relationship, I'm no longer satisfied. A little bit like Jada. She went out and spreaded her wings. So now when she comes back, she has something to compare it to. So now you have to mix it up. You can't go back to the same routine. That's why she left. So I'm saying, just to cut that coming out, mix it up early. The moment you see it going a little stagnant and dry, when she comes home from work, pick her up, put her on the washing machine, play her one little Barry White or something, mix it up, kiss it up.
What about when that gets old?
I feel like it goes through phases though. I don't think you get to a point in a long-term relationship where suddenly, or like gradually gets boring and then it never gets any better. For me, it's like some periods of like, long periods of like hella fun.
Yeah.
And then long periods of just
because can I be honest? Can I be honest?
So, like I said to you, I don't mind a year of comfortability.
Right. Okay.
But not forever.
Yeah.
It's your missus.
I don't think we're talking about.
No, I wasn't saying forever though.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
That's what no, I'm not saying you were. But I'm saying some people just get to a point, like you said, 4 years down the line. That's it. Missionary, just staring in your eyes.
Oh, I love missionary. Though. Oh God,
I'm not saying you don't. But
I know that. I know you.
And you know what? Sometimes when I'm in a mood, I don't even want to see your face. So maybe not always missionary. Mix it up.
But if we unpack this more, it's like I hear what you're saying. It's like in that you have the ups and the downs in it. It's like a lot is here, and I've had that as well in a long-term relationship where it's like I wasn't motivated to have sex so much with her. I was still into her, but I just wasn't that into it. And then I got into a point where I'm like, love you, you know. What?
It changes.
Come and something changed. I don't know what it was. Something just changed, and then I'm back in it again.
Yeah. 100%.
And then you know what? I'm back out of it.
Yeah.
And do you know what the maddest thing is that like I think about that from my own selfish point of view. Do you know what? When I go back to that, maybe she had that too. I think it might be a little bit different for her because, see, for me or for us, our thing has to get hard for this to even happen. You, if anything, you can be with your man and you can love your man and you can not necessarily be in it, but you might just say, all right, cool, don't worry, come do your thing and just wet this up a tiny piece of man. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, if I can't get this a certain way, it's doing that. Let's be honest. You know
when it bends when you're trying to put it in.
You try to get it in and you start, and then you understand what I'm saying? So if I can't do that, then I'm letting the missus down.
I feel like that's quite a techie thing to say though. Not with the man part, but with the girl. Like, just you don't have to really be into it. That can be a bit.
No, but that is the truth, though.
It is the truth, but I'm saying anyone who's listening, don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, don't. I'm not. Wait, let's be clear.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Is that
what is the thing that I need to be clear here? Just so that we're clear.
We're not saying that women can or should just sort of accept it or just put up with it when they're not in the mood. But with saying from a physiological standpoint, women don't have to like have a physical reaction necessarily like men do to be able to have sex.
Right.
That is so sad, man. I forgive disclaimers.
Right. I thought that was obvious.
I'm not. Yeah,
I know it was obvious because I know you, but you know what
I'm using it in the context of we're in a relationship and we love each other. But obviously there's going to be times where, you know what, I might want to have sex and you may not necessarily want to. There's been countless times where I've not wanted to have sex, you know.
But done it anyway.
Yeah. There's been times when my thing's hard, and just because it's hard, I've said this 100 times.
Yeah.
Just because it's hard doesn't mean I want it.
But Chuckie,
do you know what I might want, poet?
Go on.
To piss. How about that?
Bro, fucking hell.
I might want to do that. No. But you know what? I can't be bothered to fucking get up, and everything just starts thinking, and I just want to just chill. I can hold it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's there. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why I know I'm crazy, because I agree with you. Out of every relationship, all the relationships I've only had one where it doesn't matter, Chuckie. We could be walking through the park at 2 p.m. If she looks at me and says, that bush looks sprucey, we're over. I just can't. Honestly, everything about her turned me on. Everything. Everything. And all the other relationships, at some point, I just look at them and I'm just like, yeah, you're alright. And they probably look at me the same way. Because the energy I'm giving you, I don't expect you to look at me any different. But I do still, maybe I'm a hopeless romantic. I do believe that there is someone for you that 20 years later, it is sensational. 100%. You just have to be patient and find that person. Not get with that person, make financial commitments with that person, and then just think, oh, this is what it is, isn't it? Because then everything is just comfortable, isn't it? So then the sex is like that, and this is, I don't want that.
Well, this is the thing. I think that most of the time, not all of it, but most of the time, it would be normal to be in a 20-year relationship and you have a turbulent sex life at times. Like sometimes you are going ham, then other times you're just not really in there like that at all. And then you know, you usually sometimes hear as well, like for some people, when they have a child or a baby or whatever, that can sort of slow the sex life down a bit, because your focus is you're living in the same house, you've got a baby, you've got kids, there's so much things going on, and then the kid wants to jump in the bed and there's all kinds of stuff happening. And then you know what, before you know it, you're down to, you know, once a month or whatever it may be, and then it's like you love each other, so you've got to now figure out, okay, how do we actually get elements of that back? What are we going to do about it? Maybe, you know what we need to do? Kids need to go to their grandparents, or we need to go to the Scion Hotel, and you understand what I'm saying, and revive a couple of things, whatever it may be. But there has to be a conscious effort to do that when you start realizing that is doing that. But the fact that it is doing that is probably not a unnatural thing. It happens.
100%.
Definitely.
You just figure out on getting it back. But obviously online is not a place for nuances and stuff like that. Sorry to ruin the jokes. You know what I mean? Sorry to ruin, because obviously I know,
ruin them.
Yeah, you know,
ruin
like
your blood. Leave
obviously
comments and get
online, like yo, shit, yo, fucking hell, it's the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean?
But you know what I would do? This is what I would recommend anyway. Because I've been there with the pregnancy. I've been in certain situations. The girl is feeling a little bit low, and I treat them things like tiki-taka. Because tiki-taka football is a patient build-up to the end goal. I feel like if you just book a hotel or say the kids are staying there, it's too direct. It's too all-out attack. Nah. When things are going flat, all I think about is the days that we did stuff and they were crazy and what was the build-up within that day. Because all them little 5-yard passes, eventually, they're going to create space. Iniesta's going to get the ball and I'm going to see the real opening. So you might wake up with a little, I'll make you breakfast, kiss on the forehead. Nah, babe, just chill out. Then for the first hour, she's like, yo, my man, she's messaging her friends now. I'll come back in, I might drop a little flowers. One, baby, all right, man? Yeah. One time my girl was ill, my ex-girl was ill. She said to me, oh, I'm so ill, I'm so ill. I had like an hour and a half to kill. I flew down there. I got her every orange you could find. I got her orange juice. I got all the medicine you could get in Boots. I just put it on the counter and said, babe, I got to rush back to work. Kiss her on the forehead, I'm gone. Now, all of them little tiki-taka build-ups.
Damp in the panty.
My brother, by the time she comes to check me, one time she just checked me just to have sex. She's like, the amount of things you've done for me today, this is how I need to express myself to you. I'm like, come on, we had a good time. So that's what I'd recommend to the guys. Don't try and create an evening that hopefully, no, use your 24 hours wisely. What can you do throughout it? Tiki-taka.
Can we do something that I think would be a bit harder then?
Go on.
Let's do it the other way around.
Ooh.
And the reason why I say this is harder is only because I can relate to this more.
Play?
No. I relate to this more because now this is us. When we're not that into it.
Oh!
Let's do that. Because now, if I'm not into it, for whatever reason, it might not just be about you. It's just could be a bunch of different things, yeah? If I'm not into it, then I'm not initiating because I'm not into it. So now, see like what you said about like, you know, because that's from the dynamic of we've both identified that it's down, whatever, and we kind of want to get it back or whatever. And now I'm doing some stuff to plant the seed to show you that, you know what, like we're going to get back to it and I'm going to have a slice of that again and it's going to be a vibe. But what when you're not into it?
Yeah. The thing is, what people need to identify, for me anyway, is when it's going downhill. So I can only relate it in football. If your striker's having a period where he's scoring 30 goals a season and then one season he scores 21, that's still a good amount of goals, but you notice it's not as frequent. So what do? Do we buy an additional winger? Or do we just change striker altogether? What do we
buy an additional winger?
Do we buy another player? But what I mean by that is, do you add something else, another dynamic in a situation because you already see it going
someone
flat?
Else or an instrument?
No, not someone else.
An instrument.
If you want to.
It could be an instrument.
But like I said, it could just be something within the day that
I don't
you
like
change.
instrument. It sounds too big.
Crazy, bro.
I don't love the, a toy.
I got an instrument.
Yeah, a toy. Yeah?
But it doesn't
I don't
need to
like
be
instrument. I think, you understand what I'm saying?
But that's direct
comes in with some.
I'm talking about the 24 hours. I don't think people utilize their 24 hours enough with their girl. They just think about sex at the end of the day. If I'm thinking about I want to have sex with you at the end of the day, I want to throughout that day please you so much, get you so happy, so aroused that it ends amazing.
But let me stop you, Po. Remember, you're talking about you being into it. Yeah, what about when have you never been in, well, you did kind of mention it before, yeah, where you've been in a relationship and it's like, again, it's not, I mean, there could be so many different reasons for why at the moment you're just not into having sex so much at the moment. What could she do? Because you know what? Let me be clear. If we're going to be really honest, for me, when I've not really been into it, I don't know if there's anything really.
Say the worst thing you can do is try and force it.
Huh?
The worst thing they can do is try and force it and like try and entice me. You just gotta let me go through this mood and then I'll be back out the other side.
Yeah, I would say be lightly attentive because I always like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, I kick into gear with that. But when I feel like I have to, I don't like that. Like when I feel like I'm not really into it and I know I've got to go to the house and I know I've got to do that, like, yeah, I just don't like, there's not really much that you can do. I don't think there's really much, you know. Maybe there is, but I just haven't met someone that has been able to like really make me get into the vibe of actually like wanting to get out of this feeling for now and then do it.
But Chuckie,
is this making sense to you?
But that's what I'm saying. I hear you. But if I'm there, that means I'm comfortable or I'm bored.
Yeah.
So once you're comfortable or you're bored, more time it's on your own accord. Otherwise, you have to do something mad extreme. That's why I'm saying, to me, you have to attack the problem before we get there. Because if I'm there, like you said, I don't think there's much you can do. You can get lingerie, you can get another girl, you can do I have now emotionally tapped out.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like you can get the lingerie, yeah, and I could look at you in the lingerie and say, okay, this is where the difference is, yeah. When I'm into it and you got the lingerie on, I'm looking at you like, you know what? You see tonight.
That outfit's gonna look great on my floor.
But see, when I'm not in it, I look at the lingerie and I'm like, that just looks nice.
That looks fucking hot.
I'm worse. I'm like, why are you wearing that for?
Oh,
that's savage.
I've had a girl come to the door one time, the door frame on some sexy stuff, and I looked at her like, what's going on?
Why are you trying it?
Like, how? That's what I'm saying. That's too direct for me. You've thrown on 5 strikers and said, get me a goal.
I hear you.
Like, la that, man. Let's mix it. That's what I'm trying to say to you. The moment you feel it, because we feel it as people, we're like, rah, the practice and the routine within this relationship is going a little bit different. I need to get it back over there. That's when you act on it. Because more time, someone just accepts, all right, boy, it's going flat. And the other person thinks, oh, it's going flat. And no one makes an effort. And now we're just sitting down watching Netflix.
Yeah.
We're not even touching each other. I've ordered delivery for myself. This is a stinker.
If we lived in an ideal world, which we don't, I think the ideal thing to do is to say, you know what, babes, like, I love you, you know, or I really check for you, and I am very attracted to you. At this moment in time, like, I don't feel like my sexual prowess isn't kicking in so much at the minute. But babes, trust me when I tell you, it's not you, you know. It's just a little phase that I'm in at the moment. And you know what? Like, it might not be so regular. But just know that even when you may insinuate something and I don't bite to it, don't think that I'm not attracted to you. It's just a little phase at the moment and we'll get it back. But we'll still do here and there. That way.
That's amazing.
That's great. But even then, I still feel like a woman would still feel like, nah, but it's still something to do with me. Like, it still has to be something to do with me. And do you know what? Sometimes
she's probably right.
Maybe she is.
Because give me the fingertip goodbye. I don't know, there's little things that I want here where I'm just like, you know what? I don't even going to say the name. I'm saying there's one girl that's been in my life. She just knows what button to press, Chuckie. She just knows where to act. She just knows.
What,
and
like
I'm like,
sexually?
Everything. They just know what things to do to get me excited. I just can't describe it.
Isn't it lust, though? Isn't that in the lust?
No, but not just sexually. Anything. This person could say to me, "Can we go somewhere?" and I'll be on it. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
But the way they package things, everything about it, even if it's to manipulate me, well done, because it works.
Right.
I'm manipulated.
Yeah.
I just need that type of, like, I know what I like. If you can tap into that and I can tap into what you like, and we know how it's gonna grow.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Ideal, innit? I'm asking for ideal.
I'm just being honest. Like, more time. There has been times where I've just felt a little bit like that. There has definitely been times when I felt like that. But you know what? They've just always just been periodic things, and we just get it back. Like, it just is what it is. But I haven't been in a situation long enough really to like for it to be a problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or for us to like evidently, you know, have to do extra things to work at it. All I can tell you is that when I'm not in the mood, I can still have sex, yeah. But even though I'm having sex, yeah, doesn't necessarily mean that there's things that you can do beforehand that is getting me in that vibe. It's, if anything, we've managed to get there somehow. But the lingerie stuff, the trying to, you know, touch me a certain way, all of these spots, yeah, all of these things that are proper sensitive to me at that time, they're not sensitive anymore. They're ticklish. They make me laugh. They make me giggly. They make me act childish. Yeah, they make me act childish. But don't get it twisted. I can still turn up the scheme even in that moment. I can. But
serious?
Yeah, I can still turn up the scheme. I just don't want to. There's a difference.
Should Will and Jada just break up?
I don't think that they got I don't, like, other than the shit from before, I don't think that they got, this didn't signify a problem. To me, that just was a woman who was holding herself accountable.
Shouldn't she just stop it now? Just done the talks, man.
Nah, man. But what she does need to do is just be honest when she's doing it. This entanglement stuff and that's not honesty.
No.
Yeah, she's just got to be honest with that. But you know what? She fucked up.
But she hasn't told us that.
Ain't she?
When did she come out? I said she made up entanglement.
I don't know. I mean, all of that is up to them, I guess. But ultimately,
break up. Will Smith, I want you to be my hero again, like in Fresh Prince.
All I could say is a marriage of that long, that sort of time period has got to be very difficult. But with that being said, I experienced it. I saw my mum and Pete, and it was sensational stuff. But maybe that was a rarity. Like, maybe it was a rarity. They had their ups and downs. Don't ever get this twisted. I saw them really argue and have like little falling outs or whatever. But ultimately, they was a super happy couple. But maybe that is a rarity. And maybe some people are only supposed to be in people's lives for a certain period of time, you know?
That's definitely true. You know what? Because you grow at different rates with people. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're with your partner, and the rate in which you're growing at, in terms of the things that you need to do and things that you want to achieve, it becomes so much more rapid, and the other person's quite slow, that the hours in your day that you used to have 3 years ago, you no longer have.
That's
Whereas
true.
that person still has that similar sort of time schedule. So then they begin to feel like, oh my God, like you're leaving me out of things. And no, I'm not leaving you out of things. It's just that my life has changed, and your life has remained the same. So maybe we ain't the people, you know, maybe, I don't know, are you going to grow in any time soon, or are you looking to change anything? If not, maybe you need to find someone that has a sustainability of that type of lifestyle, because I can't provide that for you. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So people are not honest with themselves, man. Relationships, I think, are one of the most selfish things in the world.
Yeah.
A lot of people get into relationships for all the things that they want. So they'd be like, I had a man in time. I had someone take care of me. Hey, girls say. I hear guys go, yeah, I want a wifey for the winter, i.e. me. Like, it's all selfish reasons. But if you really delve into it, ask yourself, is this the right time to be doing anything with someone? Am I in the right space to really be committing to someone?
That's the most important thing, being in the right space to be able to be in a situation with someone. Because you can have it all, but if you're not in the right space, it is very difficult to be with someone. And I've had that as well.
You know, you've got to tell someone, like I understand that term of trust me, it's not you. I've had to say to a girl, it's got nothing to do with you. Trust me.
It sounds so cliche as well.
It does.
And
but
even
like,
when you're saying it, it sounds it. But it's like, it's the truth. This time, it actually really is the truth. And do you know what, babes? I had said it before in the past and I lied. But this time, it's the truth.
I've told the girl, don't trust me. I don't want you to trust me. I don't blame you. Just allow me. I'm just out here free. And she's like, oh, but you can change. Yeah, we can. We can all change. But I don't want to.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready. And then selfishly, she wants to change. I don't want to change. So I think, yeah, man, the best relationships are the things that just happen naturally with someone that you're like, yo, you know, vibe's cool, and yeah, man, we're growing. I know what you want, you know what. It's like you said, communication. And the fingertip goodbye.
Oh, I love it. I love all of it. The one thing that I always will like, though, in a relationship is like the attentive side. But just the balance of it. Sometimes I love loads of it, and sometimes I just want just a tiny bit of it. But either way, that's the part that never goes for me.
Yeah,
I love little things of literally just sitting, being with a girl, and even just if our legs are just doing that, I'm like that.
I love when a girl comes and she puts her legs on mine.
Yes.
And she's not even chatting to me. She just put her legs on mine. She might be doing her work on her laptop. She might say that old thing like here, there, like, you right, babe, or just come and kiss me on the forehead. You see all of that type of stuff?
Oh, the kiss on the forehead is. Hey, we like them too, you know.
I like.
You see the kiss on the. Give me one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, just give me one of them with no sentence, no nothing, just the comfortable silence. The kiss on the forehead. Do your thing. Yeah, man, give me some of that.
What do you prefer, Chuckie?
Go on.
A great single life. That's just a stupid question. Of course, everyone wants to be with someone.
Do they?
That's a good point. I
don't know how honest people are willing to be when it comes to stuff like that.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. I feel like your trauma has shaped you then. Your trauma has shaped you. Eventually, everybody wants to be with someone. Maybe not in the immediate present. But for you to go, I don't want anyone for the rest of my life. Like, that's a bit crazy, no? Like the comfort and fulfillment you will get from a partner is something that everybody should long for in some capacity. It builds you up. It makes you feel stronger. The saying of, a good woman behind every strong man. Because it could be vice versa as well. Behind every strong woman is a good man as well. I think it's good to have that support system, that support mechanism. Obviously at the right time.
Yeah.
But for you to go and want to be by myself, I'm like, nah, man.
Do you know what? You say that, yeah? But I think that my dad would lean more to actually having a happy single life. But that doesn't mean that he wouldn't want some form of a companionship. And the reason why I say that is because I think that I feel like I know my dad well enough to know that, like, it's just not something that I think is for him. This through some of the things that he said and some of the things that we talk about or whatever. But like, he likes a companionship. He does like that, but he just loves his own space. He likes to be able to move when he wants to move. There's certain things that they're like, obviously all maybe selfish things or whatever they may be, however you look at it, yeah. But for him, it's like, he's found his place of comfort and he loves his kids. And as long as he's got his kids around him, he's super happy. Now, someone that could slot into his life, the person that would slot into his life, I think that it would have to be so on his terms that a relationship wouldn't really work. And I think maybe he may know that and he's comfortable with that. Yeah. And so because of that, he's like, you know what? I'm cool with this space. I'm happy here. Yeah. But I don't know if I'm not answering the question there, because deep down, would he like to be in a relationship? I don't know. But I kind of feel like, nah, I kind of feel like, nah.
Oh, fair enough. Do you know what? I'm speaking from a young man's perspective, so I've got a lot to learn myself, so I could be totally wrong. But when I do see, there's a certain level of happiness that I see people have within family, and I'm like, I don't know where else that's available apart from family. So if you would like to be, to reach all different types of level of happiness, I think that type of happiness can only be fulfilled by having a great partner. Yeah. And who don't want... Guys, I can't lie to you.
I want that. Like, I would like to have that still. Yeah, but I would rather not have it if... I'm not going to change the subject, but... ultimately, I would like to have that. When I see people in like these in relation, I know that they're hard work. But I do feel for some people they get to a certain place and then it's like they have like a train that is moving in a direction and they just know how to just, you know what I mean. But even then, I believe, and you see that people are in these like happy relationships and that, for a long time. Or comfortable relationships, they love each other in that. But you know what? Sometimes they get to 60 years old and whatnot, and they're like, you're just like my brethren now, and like we're just not there anymore. And you know what? It's okay. Because sometimes if you're both in that place together, that can be beautiful. Yeah, it's like, you know what? You sit down in the big kitchen and you just have a conversation about it and you're like, you know what? It was good. You know what I mean? We was together for 30 years or whatever, but maybe our time has come to an end now. To be able to do that is a beautiful thing if you get there.
I hear you. When I think about her, I'm a hopeless romantic though, Chucks.
Of course.
I'm just like, nah, man, there must be the happy ending.
That can be a happy ending. What is a happy ending other than what we talked about earlier?
What you want. If that's what you want, that's a happy ending. It's a good point.
But also a happy ending is like what we both want. Because we both might want that. We both might be there together. That's a really happy ending. If we can both come to an agreement together and say, you know what? Like, this is where I'm at. Where are you at? I'm there as well.
So why don't Jada Pinkett and Will Smith do that?
Because they could not have a happy ending.
I feel like their ideas of happy endings are different.
Yeah, and you know what? They actually might be happy,
Oh, big man. After that entanglement video, that don't look like happy. If that's what happiness is in Hollywood... That looks
uncomfortable for both of them, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but big man, that's in the... Do you know that's there for forever? Yeah. Like, it's not going anywhere. And you know that, for example, some things when they happen in private, you can get over it a lot quicker, so then you're like, I can accept it, whatever. You're a big Ross man talking about your relationship issues to the whole world. Jay-Z phoned you like, rah. That was crazy, bro. Jay-Z never done that TED talk or whatever, red table talk or green table. Jay-Z's patterned this thing proper. He had his equal discretion, and I reckon he might be happy because I'm seeing growth with the hair as well. Will Smith, ever since he started that YouTube channel, it's been downhill since then.
Well, hold on, wait. Let's be clear first, though. Who spilt the beans first? Wasn't it my man?
Who?
August. Didn't he have he did an interview with Angela Yee.
Yeah.
That came out first, right? And then she had to come out and talk. So ultimately, I could imagine that at the time in the household, it must have been a madness going through that, because wait, you're telling me you piping my man, and that's my youth's brethren. Like, all of this is crazy.
But bro, there was pictures of them online bare times.
I know. Yeah, well, obviously, clearly he knew about what was going on to something. But I think it becomes embarrassing when it comes out to the world and whatnot. And then she probably felt like she obviously needed to talk about it because she's doing this perfect relationship stuff. And then now you've got this young buck who's basically saying that he's been piping you and whatnot. So now you have to discuss that. Because you can't do that. You can't be sitting around the table doing this perfect relationship shit, and then you was piping the young buck. And you understand what I'm saying? So, but you know what? Maybe I don't. Will,
that's right.
Will is maybe a different type of person to me. I would not be able to get past that. I know that I wouldn't be able to get past that.
Your dad's right.
My ego, on top of that, wouldn't even allow me to get past that, because I know how my mind would work, bro. I know exactly what would happen. The moment that I even think about getting past it, the moment I start thinking about the bigger picture, my kids and this, that, and all of this type of stuff, then I'll just start thinking about July.
Because the month after that, we got a problem.
Right.
Do you know what it is for me as well? You see in situations like that, sorry to stray off the point, but you see in situations like that, my thing is this now. You did that to me. At what point in our relationship have I ever shown you that I want that to happen? At what point in our relationship have I ever opened the door for that type of disrespect? So since we're here, you stay here by yourself. Sometimes there's no going back. Sometimes there's no going
Quick
back.
devil's advocate though.
Got you. Even though I don't like the devil, but
She could turn around and say, remember what you did that time there when, but no one didn't hear about it and we kept that one on the low.
Yeah,
but that's the point. No one heard about it.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So what? So you're a fool. That you're a fool. What are we going to do now?
That's just the answer to your question when you said, at what point did you leave the door open for that disrespect to me? At the time when you did.
Yeah, but then why didn't you tell me? Because we apparently put it to bed.
Because you're supposed to read my mind.
Oh. Now, I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
You understand where I'm going now?
I hear you.
Yeah?
I hear you.
Problem.
Well, then give me the buy with the fingertip. I might forgive you.
Okay, then.
Because right now, this is... Do you know what? Being an adult is actually just long. It's long sometimes. There's too much things to think about.